You are listening to the Ebony Covering Black America Podcast Network.
You are listening to Beyond the Fit, and this is your host, Holly Cotton. The purpose of this show is to bring awareness to various health and wellness topics to make sure that you become the healthiest version of yourself inside and out. Like I said in my previous episode, this is going to be the footage from the actual Ebony Fitness Weekend event, and I got to talk to several people, including the host of the event, as well as even the mayor of Houston came out to give his input on why community fitness events like this are so important to the community. It was such a great opportunity to network. I love talking to everyone and hearing people with mutual respect and enthusiasm for fitness, as well as just coming together in such a positive environment. It was a really great event. I mentioned before I will have all of their contact information in the podcast notes. Their Instagram handle is Ebony Fit Weekend on Instagram. I'm not sure what other social media platforms they're on, but I will definitely have their Instagram tag in the notes as well, and reach out to them, look up. They have several cities coming up. I think they said the next city was Orlando. Definitely an opportunity to go out and network. If fitness is your thing, then go out. There's tons of classes. There's classes for no matter what genre of fitness you want, whether it be dancing, intensity, just raw core. If you're trying to do yoga, whatever it is that you want to do, there is an opportunity for that. So again, clips coming up next. I can't wait to share with you guys. Give me feedback on if you are going to attend the next event.
Hey, Holly Cotton here, host of Beyond the Fit on Ebony Podcast Network, and I am so excited about today. This is Ashley and Greg, and they are actually all of the two faces that are behind all of this Ebony Fit Weekend. So first, I just wanted to tell you guys, thank you so much for what you're doing. Thank you for having this platform to bring Black fitness enthusiasts together in a positive, it's just great to see you guys and the growth and everything. So first, thank you guys for what you're doing.
Thank you.
Yes.
Appreciate it for being here.
So of course, the first question I want to ask is, how does this come about? Like, how did you come up with the idea for it?
Well, I had a while back, I had a social media platform called Ebony Fit Freaks, and it was a page where I would post, and it was more for motivation, more for people like us, because when I got back into fitness, I was looking for motivation online, and all the sites, it was nothing for us.
Basically.
So I created something, and it grew over 200,000 followers really quickly, and I wanted to do something to be more than an online presence. So we tried to do a podcast like way back when, and it wasn't working, and it was like we wanted to do something more and more out there. So we came up with the idea of doing a conference, or it was an expo. It was supposed to be a one-day expo, and then as the process and the wheels started rolling, it became 2 days, and then 3, and then now we're just like
we're at 4 days
now. So I was ready to give up on it, but thanks to her for not letting me give up on it, because the starting process was hard, but it was all worth it. But just wanted to have representation and something for us.
Yes.
Because you go to a lot of fitness expos, and it's either for bodybuilders or it's whitewash, and it's really nothing for us. So we want to create something for us.
Right. And that's exactly what I said. Like, people don't understand, and for my listeners who are not seeing this, but it just to have a platform and come together in a positive thing, because every time I come to one of your fitness, the Ebony Fit Weekend, I'm always like amazed at everything. So of course, I want to know, as well as everyone else, like, what comes with putting this together? Like, I know it's some ish to do this. So
it's tons of preparations, like as far as marketing and our rollout, which is all our marketing and rollouts come with this mastermind.
We don't Good thing you do everything great.
Well,
she does a lot.
We split it up, but as far as like the marketing side and like ads and stuff, we never had to pay for ads. We've been through just genuine and word of mouth. But as far as preparation, like, we come up with a list.
It's a lot of preparation.
We go to different cities.
And you just do it day by day. You figure out, okay, well, we're going to have how many events we're going to have, and you just tackle one event at a time. And then you figure out You may have to fly to the city and you may have to do some groundwork, do some homework, meet
which
people.
we did.
Yes, because you guys are very organized. So, I mean, you would...
So our very first year we came here, we had some people show us around to different places because most of our all our events been at Black-owned gyms.
Okay.
So in each city. And then from there, it goes from finding the location for the mix and mingles, and then we get the vendors, and then we put the trainers together. So it's a whole big thing. And I mostly take care of the vendors. He mostly take care of the trainers.
Okay.
So that's how the partner and teamwork goes. And then we have now other team. But
so
it was just
how
us.
long does it take usually for like an event to like, okay, so say you guys are like, all right, so first stop, Houston. So how long is that preparation? Just because you guys are also groundbreakers. So other people are seeing this and they're like, wow, that's such a great event. I would like to do something like that in my city or whatever. So like, how does that thought process and the planning process actually start when you decide a city to today?
Well, it's a lot easier now because like when we come to Houston, we know level one's going to be the home gym that we do events at. So over time, you build relationships and things become a little easier. So doing a city like Houston, our main focus was on the additional days we were doing, the Thursday event and the Friday morning event, because that was something brand new. But we knew Friday night, we knew our Saturday venues, stuff like that. And that comes with building relationships over time.
Right.
So it gets easier. The new cities are always, when you're doing it for the first time, it's always hard because you have to drop down in the city and figure everything out.
Right.
So you have a little with the internet, but sometimes you have to get there and talk to people face to face, let them know what you're trying to do.
Right.
Not only that, you have to have the proof of or you have to have the actual thing of what you want to show, like what you want to do, show a visual, because it was hard for us at first. We were like, no, we want to do this thing. And they're like,
selling an idea.
Yeah, basically selling an idea, but we kept pushing it. And level one accepted us on our very first time out of Orlando because we're from Orlando.
Okay.
So we start in Orlando the majority of the time, but this year we kicked it off in Houston.
Right, because I was like, wait a minute. So first city, Houston.
Yeah, no, this year it's Houston.
Right.
Then Orlando.
And that's what I was actually going to ask you guys, like, if I'm a fitness trainer and I'm like, wow, I want to be a part of that. Like, what is your process behind? Oh, I forgot trainer.
No. He has a great answer for that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Because I'm like, shoot, I could teach a class. Let me see. So, yeah.
Just reach out. We're big on just energy, relationship. Like, we want people that want to be a part of it.
Right.
So, we can't put everybody on every event.
Of course.
We definitely like to add new people on. But like I said, just reach out and say hello and let you know who you are, and that's how we meet most of the trainers.
Right, because you guys definitely do always have great energy. I mean, I've been to this one last year. I went to this one in Atlanta, and the energy, it's always like professionally put together. Like, I mean, I don't know what you guys are doing in the back end, and like it's like how they said the duck is always under the water, flapping, but you guys just make it go so seamless.
We try. We really try.
A lot of prep.
So the next question, in addition to that about the trainers, is how are you guys picking the cities that you want to go to? Like, what makes a city stand out?
We go based off of the demographics on our Instagram, that are our social media, and that's the biggest thing. And then some cities we want to attend that we haven't been able to. I know like New York and LA,
DC.
Some cities we want to go to, but due to COVID restrictions,
it's hard.
So those are some cities
and
that
then everybody doesn't want to wear a mask.
So those are some cities we want to look forward to moving forward. New York, LA. We want to get out in the West Coast, DC, some of those places.
And also like find areas where we could actually have the location, because there's not a lot of
Black-owned gyms
that are huge to cater to this. So it's kind of hard.
Yes, because how many people, like, as far as tickets, or like, what's your estimate of like the amount of people that are here today?
Running in and out today would probably be
it's 300-400 people throughout.
Right, so
on
that's
the low
a lot.
End. On the low end.
Nobody has time to worry about them with masks.
Exactly. So it's like you have to find an area that will allow you to accommodate all those people.
Because LA Fitness not gonna let you shut down their gym.
Definitely not. Definitely, that's my gym zone.
Yeah, definitely not.
But it's different between a commercial gym and a private-owned gym. Okay, so really quick now, for my listeners and everyone that knows me, I have a book called Day One that's about goals.
Okay.
So I just want to know, because it's obviously I love to hear about other people. Like, so when you have this event today, like, what are you saying you know what, my goal for next year is to do this. Like, how are you guys coming up with those goals?
So you want to know the
Yes,
goal?
I do.
So coming out to the future of our next thing that we do want to tackle to hit our community more is HBCUs. We want to have an HBCU Ebony Fit Weekend, Ebony Fit Day.
Right.
Because they need it as well as
Definitely.
our older people as well. Because the youth is the next generation that's going to be taking care of the community. So we have to tap back into that. And a lot of college kids, they are overweight, but they also need that foundation of how to eat and train properly too. And they see this all on Instagram, so they want to see and be a part of it. So,
and not only that, but I think, like, I know, especially me being a mom, I'm like, you guys don't have any positivity. Like, you don't know what to do. You don't, like, where's your drive? Like, what are you doing? And I think that would be a great angle, because you're starting them there and you're like, hey, this is what you guys need to do. And this is, you know, positive. There's no shooting. There's no nothing. Like, this is all professional,
and good
Black
vibes.
fitness enthusiasts come in, try to change their life, take a class. Yeah, exactly. So great.
We're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back. Welcome back to Beyond the Fit.
Okay, so I have one more question that I just thought about when we were inside. So how do you guys juggle personal and professional? Because I hear, especially now listening to you guys, like, this is a ton of work. Like, this is a lot of pillow talk at night. So how do you guys juggle you not going off on her for being of this and vice versa? Like, how do you juggle that professional planning with the personal life?
I think we
have a good balance.
Yeah, just a balance. Just knowing that. Yeah.
Very well.
Just, you gotta just, hey, we're in work mode.
About this person? How do you feel about this? We don't do anything without confirming with each other. Period. Point blank. So if he don't feel about it, then
then it's you. Right.
Yeah, then it's not gonna work. So.
Okay. But that's great, and I think that's really important. So when is the last event for this year?
It's in Miami in September.
September. Okay, so then from September until March of next year, you guys are like,
we're working on some other stuff.
Yeah. Okay, all right. I ain't gonna get all up in the pot. I'm not gonna get all up in the pot.
We're working on some things.
Okay, final question for you guys. I want to come to Ebony Fit. I see all of this. What do you want me to leave with when I come here? Like, what is that main thing? Like, you know what? I'm doing it because this is what I want. I want y'all to leave out here and
feel motivated, feel inspired to, go after your dreams, go after, all your goals, whether it's fitness, health, or your business. If you want to be an entrepreneur, hopefully this gives you an idea that you can do it just like how we did.
We also want you to meet people. It's a networking thing. Like I said, it's fitness, but it's a whole experience. And if you come here, you don't meet a couple people that can help change your life. Like that's the biggest thing. Like you gotta meet people that can help change your life in any way. So.
Literally.
And that's why you guys are winning, because that positivity that exudes just from whenever you're saying it, like you're like, because I want you to buy a ticket. No, you guys are like, I want you to change your life. I want you to do something. So that positivity is why whole team winning.
And we want us all to come together. That's
exactly. Okay, last thing. How can anyone, because also this will go on my podcast show, so how can people
reach out to us?
Ebony Fit Weekend on Instagram. Ebony Fit Weekend. Ebony Fit Weekend. Ebony Fit Weekend.
That's all he wants. Everybody.
And then first and last name.
Greg Sloans.
Ashley Malcolm.
Okay, and Holly Cotton. And thank you guys for listening to Beyond the Fit.
On the next segment, I actually talked to Mayor Sylvester Turner of Houston, Texas, and he was actually out looking at the event and meeting all the people there, talking to everyone. He is such a great person. I love talking to Mayor Turner. He is huge on community and community events and giving back to the community. He is always out there just like a regular person. And sometimes if you didn't see the people around him, you wouldn't know that he was even a mayor. Like he really just gets in there. He loves talking to people. He'll talk to everyone. He has a great spirit. So I love any type of interaction with him. And he came over to the Ebony Podcast Network table and basically talked to us about the community and how events like this impact the community and how important fitness is in the community.
Hey, you guys, I am so excited because Mayor Turner, who's the mayor of Houston, actually stopped by for Ebony Fit Weekend. So thank you so much for talking to us for a second.
You're more than welcome.
So what made you decide to pop up on us today?
I was talking with Ken Jones of Level 1 Fitness. He was talking to me about what was going to be happening this weekend on Saturday. I came to check it out myself.
Okay, good.
Yeah. And look, it's all about health and fitness, health and wellness, making sure people are, if you're physically fit, you'll be mentally fit and vice versa. And look, and I got to tell you, I am just impressed.
Like you come in and you think that it's nothing from the street, and then you see all of these people in the back.
Let me tell you, this is I'm going to say it's a well-kept secret.
Right.
Okay? Because you come in off the street, you don't think it's the activity, the people, the equipment, the expansiveness of the whole gym area. There are a lot of good things that are taking place. The number of booths that are out there. I've had some of the health and wellness drinks. I mean, sugar-free and all of that.
Right. You were out there sampling everything too.
I didn't just come to see people work out, but talking to many of the booths, the people that representing those booths, the food, the drinks, all of those things. But let me just encourage people to really check out Level 1 Fitness.
Okay.
Right here in 3rd Ward, the Trade.
Right here, and you don't even know, but right here in our hometown, exactly.
Look, right here, and look, I'm the mayor of the city of Houston.
I'm glad you finally made your way out here.
I told Ken, I like what I see.
Right.
And my hope for them is that they will, finish building all of this out and then expand in other parts of the city.
Right. That's a great idea. Now, let me ask you this. How do you, as a mayor, and obviously a mayor for a long time, and you've seen numerous projects going on, how do you think that this affects the community? Like, why are events like this so important for our community?
Well, number one, it's in the community, okay? It's easily accessible and it's available. So it's right in the community. And number two, when you start talking about how do we build up communities, how do you transform them for the better, health is a critical component. Health, wellness, fitness.
Right.
Because when you look at the health disparities that exist even in our cities, the disparities exist majorly from one zip code to another.
Right.
There are certain zip codes, for example, like in Northeast Houston, where the life expectancy is 24 years less than the neighboring zip code.
Right.
So when you put these type of facilities in the communities, in the neighborhood, it improves the health, the wellness, the fitness of people in those communities. They can work better, they can take care of their families, they live longer, okay? So it helps in multiple ways, and it reduces the cost.
Well, that's true. That's true.
It reduces the overall cost. So this is a major investment, not just on the people who come here, but on the community and the city as a whole.
Exactly. Okay, great. Well, thank you so much, Mayor Turner, for stopping by and giving us all of your insight on everything that's going on.
Well, let me tell you, based on what I have seen, like I told Ken, the city will be a partner to Level 1 Fitness.
Love that. Love that.
So we're all in.
All right. Good to go. Thank you so much, Mr. Turner.
Thank you.
All right, you guys, I'm so excited. I actually have Philly Weeden here with Charged Up. So, Philly, can you tell us what you're doing here today at Ebony Fit? Like, what's your class? What you got going on?
Today, I have charged up from Cleveland, Ohio, and I'm here to bring some energy, change the temperature.
I love it. I love it. If you guys have ever taken one of Philly Weeden's classes, first of all, Philly was one of my first guests on Beyond the Fit. So thank you. We go way back. And two, if you ever take any of his classes, the energy is insane, thus the Charged Up.
Yes.
So Philly, tell us about what your unique training technique is.
Energy, vibes.
I love it.
That's it.
So and I can tell you guys, that's the one thing about his class is you're going to walk away feeling charged up. I mean, like even if you're falling down at the end of the class, you're like, but hold up. I was getting it. So, okay. So, are you teaching a class here today?
Yes, 2:00.
Okay, great. And then what do you want people to take away from your class other than being charged up in the energy? Like, what is the one thing, if I take Philly Weeden's class, what do you want me to walk away saying?
I mean, feeling inspired to want to dig deeper into what you have to offer in life, and then even give more to yourself. Because one thing about Charged Up is that it's an experience, right? It's an experience to get pushed further than what you believe you can go. So once you get pushed further, you're like, oh my God, I did that. Then you're gonna have that same mindset in doing something else outside of fitness. You know, so it's a life thing.
Exactly. I love it. So any projects for the year? I know you got tons of stuff going
Yes,
on.
I'm
So,
on
okay,
tour
hold
all
on. Maybe
year.
not go for the year. Any more projects for April, May, June?
Yes, April 16th, I'll be in Chicago. That's about to sell out. So I'll be in Chicago April 16th. May, I will be in Orlando, I believe. I'm not sure. You know, there's a lot going on. I love it. What's up? What's up? Yes, I love, you know, the vibe that's going on right now that's surrounding Charged Up and myself. And, you know, I just want everybody to be included.
Okay, love it. Okay, so what I want to do with everyone that I talk to today is I want to do a personal question at the end.
Okay.
So, something that made you smile today.
You.
Okay, yes, boo, I'll take it. But other than that, what else?
Other than that, man, just waking up in a new city and wanting to give myself to a city. You know, I've been here before, but I haven't been here with Ebony Fit.
Right.
So it's a different experience for me, man. And every time I step on stage, you know, I don't take it for granted.
Right.
So, I mean, I'm excited to do this today, and I hope everybody else be excited to do it as well.
Love it. All right, let's get charged up. All right. Thank you.
Yes.
We're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back. Welcome back to Beyond the Fit.
I am so excited because guess who I ran into? Houston Zone Slim. Thank you so much. He was actually here getting his fitness on this morning, so kudos to him for getting up and getting it in. So again, how did you hear about the event? Like, what brought you here? How did you hear about it?
I actually started training up here at Level 1 Fitness last week. I would say Wednesday we started. So after I saw, you know, what was going on this weekend, I definitely had to get involved and get engaged. And I can't lie, it's above and beyond what I was looking forward to. It's
Right.
a real nice event.
I know. You come out here and it's like, you're just surprised by, like, you're fooled by the street,
Yeah.
and then you go in the back and it's like, they say it's like 400 people here today.
There's a lot of people getting the work put in, so there's a lot of, you know, it's a lot of good energy around here. People trying to get better, man, so we just having a good time.
You know, born Houston, repping Houston all the time. So what do you think events like this mean to Houston?
I think it's good to, you know, build community. You know, a lot of people here on the same, you know, mission to get better. So I think it's good for the city of Houston. You can, you know, meet with more like-minded people and, you know, build a larger community in the city where people working together and do more stuff together.
So fitness is a big part of your lifestyle?
It is. I run 3 miles like 5 days a week. You know, I usually do it at Memorial Park. I got into it because I have high blood pressure.
Right.
I run the park, and now I'm over here finna start getting serious. I still eat bad, I ain't gonna lie, most of the time.
Southern people.
Right. It's kind of hard to, you know, say bye to that good food, but at the same time, I try to, you know, balance it out.
Right. Okay. What made you smile today?
All these beautiful women, it definitely made me smile.
I'm so excited that I found Asha, who's also known as Lil Jimbae. Actually, that's what everybody knows her as because nobody calls her Asha.
Nobody does.
So I'm super excited because Asha actually has an event coming up in Dallas that she wants to tell us about. So tell us about the event.
All right, so the event is going to be May 7th. It's called Pretty Girls Lift. Pretty Girls Lift is going to be the world's first and only event that's catered to women and their mental, emotional, and physical health. So we're going to, and our goal is to get women to understand that it's more than just your physical appearance, that if you accept yourself emotionally and mentally and tap in, that you'll accept yourself so much more. So we'll have vendors out, we'll have big names like D. Nicole, T. Howe, we'll have huge names there coming out representing and just pushing the presence of women and like making people feel welcome, making them understand that they have this big opportunity to really tap in with their mental and emotional that's going to help them on their physical journey.
And that is so awesome. So how did you come up with this idea?
Well, I'm into fitness. Obviously, I've been running track and a sport athlete. I've been in the military since I was 17. And I just have a lot of female clients that come to me and they're very insecure and they're very, you know, low on themselves and their self-esteem is not so high. And so it gets to a point where I realize they come to me and they're like, I want to look like this person. I want to look like this person. And it's great to have influence and have people that you admire, but you want to be your best self. You want to be the version of your best self. And so that's my goal. I want people to start tapping in and accepting and loving themselves where they are and understand that you want to improve your quality of life, but still accept your life where you are.
I love that. That is so awesome. awesome. So you guys make sure to tell everyone who's listening how they can actually go to that event. Are you going to have a virtual option?
It's going to be online, a little bit featured, but it's going to be in Dallas. It's going to be in a new city every 3 months. The first one's going to be May 7th in Dallas. It's going to be at my gym in Mansfield, Texas, and then followed up the one-day event in the Dallas area. We'll have the conference and then the after party. Okay. So they can follow the page at Pretty Girls Lift Co. Okay. That's Pretty Girls Lift Co. C-O.
Okay, spell the whole thing out for anyone that's listening because we're all the podcast, so they're going to listen.
So that's going to be Pretty Girls Lift, PrettyGirlsLift Co. C-O. Okay. Pretty Girls Lift Co. And then my IG page is officiallilgymbae.
Okay, perfect. All right, so thank you. I'm so excited. Absolutely. Can't wait to see you in May for the event. Okay. I'm so excited. I have Monet here, and she actually has a really unique class that I definitely want to take next Ebony Fit when I'm not doing a show. So, Monet, tell us about your class.
So, my class is twerk and sweat. It's a fun way for you to work out. So, basically, it's like a dance cardio class. So, twerk and sweat, so what did I do with it? It's for you to come out and have fun. But you don't realize you're actually working out, burning calories when you're doing this class because you're so excited about having fun and everything like that. So it's just a fun way for everyone to come out and do something that's fun, but you're also getting a workout in at the same time.
Love that. Yes. So that's obviously your unique technique. So how did you come up with this class?
Honestly, I've been dancing all of my life, and I love to work out. So I was like, I know when I train, because I'm also a personal trainer as well, so a lot of people get intimidated when they go to the gym and they see everybody lifting all these heavy weights. So I'm like, I love to dance and I love to work out. So how can I put 2 and 2 together? And it's not like Zumba. Like I want something that's with trending music, something that's upbeat where you can, get into the music or whatever like that. And I was like, why would I do dance cardio? All right, but make it hip hop and fun. And so that's how I came up with it, and then I just took off with it. So yeah.
Love that. Very unique. And so, like, how can people take your class or what's your program? Like, how can I?
Right. So I do also do online. It's an online twerk and sweat. So you can follow me on Instagram, and I do it like once a week. Okay. I also have twerk and sweat on demand. So you're more than welcome to do it on demand. And I also travel to different cities and states teaching this class as well. So you can find me anywhere, honestly.
Okay, and spell because this is also, so it's going to be visual, but we also have audio for anyone that's listening on any podcast network. So give us the spelling of how they can follow you and find you.
Yeah, so it'll be Lit Training. That's LITRAINING.
Okay.
Lit Training.
All right, and that's on IG. Any other?
Then I have a website. It's liveintensetraining.com. Literally liveintensetraining.com. Facebook, Lit Training as well. Everything is Lit Training.
Okay, got it. All right, Lit Training with Monet. Got it.
Yes.
Okay, final question I'm asking everyone that I talk to. Something that made you smile today.
Just the environment, having everybody together in the building, just doing things that we love. The community just coming together to do something that's awesome. I love it. It's just good to just sit and look around and see what Ebony Fit came up with to everybody to come together and just work out, So, yeah.
Love it. The positive energy. Okay, great. All right, so that's Monet. You guys, make sure you follow her. Lit Training.
Lit Training.
At the end of every show, I always have something called a life check. I actually started the life check when I wrote my book, Day One, and it is basically a way to reiterate whatever knowledge or information has been shared thus far and make sure that you have retained something that's pertinent that can help you do whatever it is that you need to do, something to motivate you, whatever it is. It's basically a checkpoint to make sure that thus far, have you found the information useful and what do you need to extract to implement it into your life? So today's life check is going to be one. After listening to all of the interviews, I realize I say that I am so excited way too much, but I am. I love life. I love I feel the passion for people and whenever they're doing something that they're passionate about, and I love that. And it makes me have this excitement for people to be living their purpose because I know that I am, and I know the satisfaction that I get. So first, I'm going to find a thesaurus word for excited. So you guys don't have to hear me say I'm so excited for everything. And basically, today's life check, I want to just end with this. As you listen to other people talking about what they're doing, their projects, their fitness, you can hear that they have a passion for what they're doing. And I listened to a live about 2 years ago from someone I consider my mentor, and he said, you need to define what your passion is. And your passion is if all the jobs are paying the exact same amount, it had nothing to do with money. If everything paid you the exact same amount, what could you do every day without payment? What could you do every day without that differentiation between, okay, well, these are jobs that pay higher, these are the jobs that pay lower. And as you listen to people who are living in their passion and who are working with their purpose, you can pick up on that. And I want you to use today and use this show to define what your passion is, because life is way too short to be doing something that you are not passionate about. Everyone that we spoke to today, you can hear the fire behind whatever it is that they have, whatever's going on. Even if they're not into fitness and they're just doing fitness classes, in whatever it is, they have a fire within them because they're doing something that they love. And you have to find that thing that you love as well. And two, look into your local community for fitness events. Support people that are around you. Support those fitness people, because you never know. All it takes is one city. All it takes is for you to get word of mouth, for momentum to going. It could be you sitting there thinking about you having some type of event for your community, and use this as a call today to say, hey, I might be able to make that happen. Let me start putting some steps into place. I believe in you. You can keep pushing. Keep doing what you have to do. Find your passion, live your purpose, and continue going beyond the fit.